PopCykol.
Hi, this is Teresa with PopCykol, and I wanted to share a story with you. Yesterday, on February 8th, I got a very disturbing voicemail, and I didn't really know what to think about it. It was from a little boy that I don't know, and his name is John. He's 8 years old. He's in the 5th grade. As far as I know, he lives in Mexico. And he somehow got my telephone number as a contact in his phone that he apparently got while in Colorado. It's a Colorado number, and he left me a voicemail saying that he felt depressed and needed someone to talk to. He also mentioned that he had broken up with his girlfriend, that there was something wrong with his brother, his sister had died, and that his cousin had been shot, and that he just needed someone to talk to. Obviously, as a cybersecurity analyst and founder of PopCykol, I was really thinking about whether this call was a scam, if someone was trying to get information from me in some way or cause me to react in a certain way. I didn't respond. I did share the voicemail with my mom, who's a lawyer, and we talked it over. We decided I should contact my local police department and report it. And I tried to do that online, and it wasn't very successful because it's hard to do some of the stuff online. And so as I was doing this research to figure out how to report it, he called me back. And I missed the call because I was trying to contact the police department. And there was just something about this voicemail that I found really sad. And I felt like I really needed to contact this person. It's hard to explain. Maybe it's mom's intuition. So I called this number back and I spoke to this child. And he just really needed someone to talk to. And so we talked a little bit, and he said, at the end that he was sorry for bothering me and he won't ever call me again, and he hung up. But as a mom and thinking about, what could happen to this little boy, it felt kind of familiar. So I called back, got his voicemail. The mailbox wasn't set up. And so I called a second time and I got him again. We had a little bit more of an extensive conversation where I didn't share any of my personal details or my name or anything, but was just trying to gather some information. So I got his full name. I got his number. He told me he was 8 years old. He was in the 5th grade, that he apparently lived in Mexico. It's a Colorado number, so I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate. I asked him about school and what is his favorite subject in school, which he said was math. He also talked about liking algebra and calculus. And hearing the word calculus kind of gave me pause because that is incredibly advanced math. And I'm like, but you're 8. And he said, yeah, but I'm in the gifted and talented program and I got skipped. All right, advanced 2 years. So it's completely conceivable that this occurred. And I could hear a chirping noise in the background of the call, and I could tell that it was a smoke detector whose battery was going off. So I told him about how he could let his parents know that the battery needed to be changed, and so he could be safe and make sure that, if there was a fire, they would be warned about that. And I asked him if his parents knew that he was talking to me, and he said no, they're in the living room watching a movie. It was a scary movie that he mentioned. And so, I just had a little conversation with him and, was just trying to gather some information because something just felt very unsettling. As a mom, I just would want to know what my kid is doing. And I said, you know, it's really not safe for you to talk to strangers and call strangers like this. Do you know that's not safe, right? He acknowledged that it was. I did mention that I worked in cybersecurity. He was kind of funny. He said, are you one of those YouTubers that does scammer paybacks? And I said, no, I do other kinds of cybersecurity. But I said, you know, I try to keep kids safe, and I want to keep you safe. So I did this morning go to our local police department. I made a formal report. I just submitted the voicemail that he sent me. I sent the conversation that we had. It was about 9 minutes long. And I did a little bit more OSINT, open source intelligence, to find the number that it was connected to, and took some screenshots just in case this kid is really, in fact, in Colorado. The person that it was connected to, the number that it was connected to, I don't know that person. And so I was just trying to, you know, reason and figure out if there was more that I could do to protect this child, because I just had this feeling like if he gets in touch with the wrong person, this could just go down a very bad path of possibly online grooming or, you know, sexploitation. And I just wanted to put it in his mind that it's not safe to call random strangers. And I hope that he heeded that message, you know. And I just wanted to share this little bit of information. He's 8, and he says he's depressed. And when kids feel like that, we really need to listen. I tend to have very open, honest conversations with my child in the car. So this morning on the way to school, I said, you know, if you don't feel like you can talk to me, that's okay. But you should let me know that you need to talk to somebody. So we can talk to a therapist, or we can talk to someone who's safe. It's okay if you don't want to talk to me. Maybe it's about me, and that's okay. Just let me know that you need to talk to someone. And then we also talked about it's not okay to call strangers. It's not okay to give personal information out where someone could come to our house and harm us, you know, me or him or my mom or the dog or anybody else who's at our house. So I just want to plant that seed of awareness and, you know, just be mindful of what your children, your loved ones are doing, who they're talking to. You know, I maybe feel a little bit more fortunate that I'm the number that he found, and hopefully he will make a right decision next time not to call someone that he doesn't know. And, you know, be safe. Be safe in person and be safe online. So that's my story. I hope this helps someone. I hope you share it, and, you know, just remember that PopCykol is an outlet and a resource for you to get that information and have a you know, empathetic, you know, conversation. And I hope that I'm a resource. So thank you so much, and have a great day.
PopCykol!